leveled against renowned producer and record holder who has also managed and produced a lot of hits for Beyonce and Rihanna. I'm talking about the popular music producer, The Dream, who has been accused of sexual trafficking and other misdemeanor charges over here. We actually have a whole lot to discuss about this because a lot of people have their view, and of course, the police report about the charges that will be meted if indeed the dream is found guilty. What are you waiting for? Join us. Let's expand on this conversation. But just also don't forget to like, subscribe, share, so a lot of people also could get notified what is actually happening on the interwebs. Okay, so let's just get you into the details of this arrest by because I was really shocked when I saw that it has to do with Rihanna and Beyonce. I feel like for once, Rihanna and Beyonce were in trouble or something, and I was like, okay, hold on, let me just go through this article very carefully. So this was exactly what was published. Now it says that a Netherlands based singer has apparently filed a federal lawsuit Tuesday accusing the Dream, a Grammy winning writer and producer of sex trafficking, rape, and sexual battery. Shania Mongri, who apparently performed under the stage name Shania Monre, alleges in her lawsuit that the Dream, whose legal name is Teresios Gastelede, guys, forgive me, the name is quite a hefty one for me, lured her into an abusive, violent, and manipulated relationship filled with physical assault, violence, sexual encounters, and horrific psychological manipulation. After she left her native Netherlands for the US with the hopes of making it big as singer. Mr. Diamante, his record label Contra Paris and label Epic in the suit. Attorneys are also seeking monetary judgment for damages, including mental pain and anguish. Now, choosing to speak out about the trauma I survived, has been one of the most difficult decisions of my life but ultimately, what Dream did to me made it impossible to live the life I envisioned for myself and pursue my goal as a singer and songwriter, the woman apparently expressed. Now, untimely, my silence has become too painful, and I realized that I need to tell my story to heal. I hope by doing so will help others also and prevent future horrific abuse, she said. Now, Diane also a Grammy Award-winning singer, songwriter, and producer known for helping write famous hits, including Rihanna's "Umbrella," Justin Bieber's "Baby Maria Carey's Touch by Body," and of course Kanye West's "All of the Light." He also known as a go-to producer and of course a songwriter for Beyonce, and it's listed in the credits on the every album of Beyonce's most recent release, Cowgirl. Okay, so guys, it's quite a very lengthy, article, like literally explaining about what exactly happened. But here we go again with another sexual abuse and harassment case, and this time, I don't know, but I'm really so exhausted talking about these things. So let me just summarize what they were talking about. So it says that this lady apparently was contacted by the Dream, and sorry if I'm not able to pronounce the lady's name because it's quite a mouthful and I don't want to butcher the name. So she got contacted by the Dream because, of course, he's a popular producer, label holder, a Grammy, record label holder, and so he's very known in the industry. And he promised this lady so many beautiful stuff, like he was going to push the lady's career, uh, give her into a certain or put her into a certain status in society, give her hit songs, just in all. Like what he was trying to say was that he was actually going to help this lady, but all he did was to take advantage of the lady sexually, physically, and cause emotional abuse to the lady. Here we go again with another story. Like, for how many times are we really going to stop talking or even continue talking about these stuff? How many times are we going to continue talking about harassment, abuse, domestic violence, whatever? Like, isn't it so tiring? Like, we all express our thought about all of these. Like, Isn't it so tiring? Because I've sat here and I've spoken about a lot of harassment cases. I've done stories about sexual cases, and like it's always like the same news, like the same storyline. Okay, I'm gonna help you, and I'm gonna give you this, and eventually it just doesn't happen. Now I'm not really going to judge anybody because this is a one-sided story. And just as I said some time back with the Didi and this Lorraine, who happens to be the former assistant of Kanye West, I feel this also should be thoroughly investigated. Whoever that is guilty has to be, punished because, hey, I don't know, but this is one of the craziest things to happen, and I think it has become very repetitive in the Hollywood space, taking advantage of people, promising them heaven, like promising you're going to give them a career, promising them you're going to give them, and it just doesn't happen to. I don't think it's just about Hollywood per se, but it happens in general. Like people who are desperately looking for opportunities, people who desperately want to get a job, like they want to have earned meat, and they end up in the hands of the wrong people. They take advantage of them, and they give them peanut or nothing at all. But they can't come out to talk because they have no one to listen to them. And now I feel like a lot of people have found courage and are speaking up. There's no shyness in speaking up again. And the kind of boldness like these ladies have now, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. I don't know, but I feel like the justice system really has to ensure that these things be curbed or not even happen again or anymore at all, because it's becoming one too many. R. Kelly, we saw what happened. Bill Cosby, we saw what happened. Diddy is in the news. We're seeing what is happening. And now we're talking about this. Oh gosh, like what actually is happening? What actually is happening? I will not be surprised if the next minute or day is from another big individual in Hollywood, and another person accusing, like, okay, recently also Kanye West is in the news, and now another record, Grammy, record label holder is also being accused. Well, I've said this and I'll say this again. Don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of. If you know from the onset you're not comfortable about the deal you're receiving, if you know that physically or mentally your brains cannot be able to accept exactly which offer you're being given, the only thing you have to do is to speak to a legal person, understand what you're going in for, and if your brain and your mind is not really fit into accepting the deal or whatever they're giving to you, you can just opt out rather than allowing yourself to be used and abused sexually, physically, emotionally, whatever, and later you come out to let people know. I think now a lot of people are getting fed up, they're getting tired. That's how a lot of people feel that they cannot believe these news because you guys keep so quiet about it. And just when the person is at the peak of their career, you bring out all of these news and you feel like, okay, this is the best time, to let the world know. But I don't blame you because it's not your fault. It isn't your fault at all. And things like this, coming out to speak about it, sometimes is very embarrassing. And so I kind of share with a lot of you who really feel shy talking about it. But hey, guys, we're actually going to keep our fingers crossed and get you more information as to when we do get you. So this has been the Chase Up in Action News. Thanks for watching.